So Serena, what we're going to do is what's usually known as mentalism, which basically just means I'm going to try to get you to give me information while making you feel like I'm giving it to you. Does that make sense?
I think so.
So I've got a couple jobs for you. All I want you to do is think of a city.
Okay.
A city anywhere in the world, as long as it's a city we've all probably heard of, and jot it down on that line for me. Now, once you're done, this is the important part. I want you to circle one of those 5 little pictures. Can you do that for me? Fantastic. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to bury my head in this table, so whenever you're done, you just let me know. All done?
Yes.
Fantastic. Fold it up, and because I know you're going to wonder later, for the record, can I see through that in the light at all?
No.
All I want you to do is squeeze it shut and mix it up behind your back so I don't know what hand it's in. Whenever you're ready, bring your hands forward. Now, there's about 3,000 major cities in the world, but you only have 2 hands, so we're going to start with that. Now, are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
Do you prefer cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Generally speaking, blondes or brunettes and other people?
Blondes.
Okay. You're like, whatever.
Meh.
So what's interesting, though, is most right-handed people who prefer dogs to cats and blondes to brunettes tend to start with that little piece of paper in the right hand. Open it up for me. Fantastic. Mix it up again, and I'll tell you how I did it.
Okay.
Bring your hands forward. Now, the secret is I made all of that crap up. But when you tell most people that most people start with that little piece of paper in the right hand, they think what you want them to do is keep it there. But most people don't want to be like most people, and so naturally they put it in the left. Open up your left hand. Fantastic. Now, just put that in your pocket for me.
Okay.
Do you remember that little picture you chose? All right, we're going to go from 50-50. We're going to do 1 out of 5.
Okay.
Grab my wrist nice and tight. See, the reason a lot of this works is because you want it to. Right? Because if I get this wrong, then you think to yourself, well, that's very embarrassing for all of us, especially Josh, who spent all this money on a camera crew. All right, so squeeze my wrist nice and tight, and all I want you to do is think about that little picture you chose. You remember which one it was? Just think about it. Don't move me, let me move you. Just think about whether it was a circle or a cross or the little bacon or the square or the star or the star or the star. That's a star?
Yes.
Yeah. And then finally, the city. Now, do you remember the city you chose? And go there in your mind for me. Do whatever you would do there. See the sights, hear the voices, look at me, and just in your mind, look up at the sky. In your mind, but good. You're picturing a bright blue sky. This is a really warm place. It's a place you've got connections to, I feel like, maybe family connections, something like that. And just keep walking around that city. It seems old. Just keep seeing the things you'd see and say the first letter in your head and the second letter and the third letter and the fourth letter and the fifth letter and the sixth letter and the seventh. You've stopped. That's 6 letters. That's Athens, right?
Yes!
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Serena.
Thanks.
My pleasure.